YouTube, Twitch, welcome back into some more Slay the Spire. We're going to be doing some more Ironclad runs. We're going to be doing it on A11, and ideally, we're going to win this time. We're not going to take any meme items this time. We're not going to take, colorless card. Oh, we're going to take Amaryllis, whatever it was called. What was it called? Oh, it was called Chrysalis. Sorry, not Amaryllis. We're not going to take Chrysalis this time. It was Turbo Poo, so let's not do that. Can I cheese an elite? Theoretically, yes. I would have to go via the shop to potentially achieve that, but I'm okay with that. That is a deal I will take. Spot Weakness, Searing Blow, Pommel Strike. I really like Pommel Strike. I actually quite like Spot Weakness as well, to give me the strength. I think Pommel is such a solid card, but it is a bit more common than the Spot Weakness, so I'm actually going to grab Spot Weakness right now. It gives me a little bit of scaling, which I kind of respect, right? Alright, then we get potentially armaments if we want. I'd have to upgrade it fairly quickly, but I think I'll take it as well. I'm pretty okay with armaments. I'll play this game a little bit just because I've cheated like potentially, well, no. I'm going to cheat 3 fights at the end of the day, but potentially an elite and 2 battles. So we can take a bit of a health hit to get a relic. Every time I play 3 attacks in a turn, I get a block or 4 block. That's okay. Nice. Okay, we are going to cheese an elite. Again, I'll take some more damage because I'm going to cheese the elite now. And actually, the money in the shop pretty powerful. What can I buy? I can see the draw pile in order, which I probably should really respect, but I kind of, kind of like, it's okay. Flash of Steel, I think, is pretty solid, especially when I got Ornamental Fan. I want to play multiple attacks in a turn, and this is a 0-mana attack that replaces itself, effectively. So I can definitely see myself buying this. On a similar vein, we could go for Panache as well, but I can't buy both, and I think Panache is actually a little bit weak. It depends, really. So I'm kind of like leaning onto Flash of Steel. I probably would like to take an attack with it. Maybe I actually grab Whirlwind. That's my AoE damage, because I do want to get a bit of AoE in the early game. And I think the gold card, I mean, like, I feel like you should try and, like, go for this just purely because it's a rarer card, right? I might not see it again. But maybe Barricade is, like, one that's hard to, like, work with early. Like, I feel like I just need the block cards before I get the Barricade. But I don't know. It's actually really hard to tell. Or some sort of relic that would lead me in this direction. I think we're just going to grab Flash of Steel and Whirlwind. And then maybe we'll buy a potion as well. And by maybe, I'm going to buy a potion as well. And I feel relatively okay with this. We cheese this elite. We should be fine. They will get a turn, but it's just putting some stuff into my discard pile anyway. There we go. Alright. Courier. Merchant restocks cards, relics, and potions, all prices. The timing couldn't be worse, but it's fine. We'll probably go into a shop again later in the run. I quite like Disarm as a defensive tool. I do like Twin Strikes as well. We have got some strength scaling in my build in the form of Spot Weakness. And I think attacks are good in the early game. The best form of defense is a good offense. Anyway, we're done with all our cheesing fights now. We can't cheese anymore. Sadly. What are you going to become if I get this up? You're going to be 16 damage, I believe. I know I could kill this guy in 1, but I'm going to remove the 8 damage instead. And I will cause you to flip. I'll take 6. That's okay. Possibly to do your potion here just purely because I'm probably not going to need it now. Yeah. I'll hold with what I've got. Hello, Vine, by the way. Armaments, Clothesline, Sword, Boomerang. I'm pretty okay with what I've got right now. We get to the campsite. The campsite we're going to smith. And we're going to take armaments up. And I think this is a pretty solid build for this character from the start. Like, it seems like it covers most of my bases. Okay, get more merchant relics, I suppose. Very cool. Right, do I want to take an upgrade? Am I desperate for an upgrade? What do you upgrade into? Show of interest. 6. You think armaments is quite strong? I'm not entirely sold on armaments yet. It's like, it's probably good enough just purely because the upgrade is worth it. I don't know. I just can't tell yet. Like, obviously from a defensive standpoint, it's like not great value for, you know, 5 block for 1 mana. But the supportive ability is good. I'm just toying with whether or not I want to actually go to a campsite right now, or if I just let the elements do all the upgrading and just take more battles to get more money. Because I've got a lot of shop focus right now. I think I'm actually going to avoid the campsite. Do I have 15 to all here? Not quite. Wow, 1 more energy would go crazy right now. One more strength would also go pretty crazy. I'm actually going to drink this and try and get the strength one. Alright, we did get the strength one. Okay, bear with me here. We corrupt to make my spot weakness dirt cheap. Because I don't need to play it again this battle, it won't last long enough. You're now doing 24 damage across the board, everything's dead. Wild Strike, Entrench, Heavy Blade. We could go with Heavy Blade. I've got some strength scaling and it would just give me a big amount of damage and we can just go pure strength scaling for the rest of the run. Alright, we'll take it. And I think I'll go this way. Transformer card, that seems reasonable. I probably don't want my blocks anymore, nor do I really want my strikes. I think it's safe to do a strike first. We got another Whirlwind, alright. Probably too many Whirlwinds if you ask me. Right. I don't think there's anything I can particularly do, like, amazingly off the start. Bash would be nice. But that's about it. I might just go to town on this guy. There's probably a better roll, but I think it's, like, really unlikely I get it. It'd be like armaments into Bash. I do have the armaments right now, but... Alright, give me the strength. And I think I'll drink a potion. I actually should have done this in a different order. Actually, I'll drink the weakness. So I say drink it. I'll get some throwing at this guy. I take 2 damage. And he's weak for multiple turns until basically he goes into his debuff mode. Now I think it's time to bash you, put some vulnerability on you. I might just take the 15 here. Again, actually, let's drink this. Okay, I gain more strength, so actually I misplayed this. It's a pretty good series of cards to get, though. Wait, is this lethal? That's insane. Okay. Really, really clean fight versus the elite. Mercury Hourglass, also nice. It gives me a bit more AoE. I think I can't take Berserk. Like, this card scares me. Headbutt's potential. Also Shrug it off his potential. I think actually I'll take the Shrug. I do need some defensive options eventually. Alright, armaments me. I think we try and slow roll this a little bit. Try and take as little damage as possible. That being said, if we do take another 3 damage, it's not the end of the world, right? Because I'm going to heal it back up again. Okay, we got 20, no, so 15 damage in here. So that's not lethal, but if I do a 6, a 6, and a 5, that is lethal. Excellent. Havoc, Cleave, Intimidate. I don't know if I need another Cleave. I've got enough Cleave in my deck now. Intimidate's interesting. The weakness is actually a pretty good ability to, like, protect myself. It's a defensive option. I think I'll take it, actually. I very rarely take the card as well, because I feel like I don't get offered it that often, to be fair. So we'll try it. And again, I think we'll try and take this a bit slow. I know he does leave eventually, but I think we've got time on our side. Famous last words. Alright, maybe we don't have time on our side. Again, currently I'm taking effectively no damage because I heal 6 at the end of the battle, so we can take the 3. I have lethal. Shockwave, Twin Strike, Bloodletting. Shockwave's okay, but I don't have the mana. right now to take another big card. Twin Strike is potentially good with what I'm doing with the strength gain. I'd have to start removing some cards, I think, if I was going to make this work, though. Honestly, it'd probably be better to leave my deck thin. Bloodletting is actually semi-tempting just to give me a bit of mana cheat. With the Whirlwinds I've got in the deck. Actually, I think I will take that. Just give me a bit of mana cheat. There's no point in resting, obviously, so we're going to Smith. What other card do I really want to have upgraded right now? Probably you, right? To get even more scaling off the strength I'm getting. And just like that, we're in the first boss. I've got my spot weakness at the worst possible time. Very cool. Does Bloodletting reduce the damage when upgraded? I thought it gave you 1 more energy, actually, but let me check. Yeah, you gain 1 more energy. Okay, well, this is kind of the perfect example of the Bloodletting, because I can Bloodlet to take 3. Twin, here. And then I've got 4 Whirlwinds going off, which is going to cause him to change forms. I mean, the extra energy with Whirlwinds in my deck is actually not that bad. This would have all seen a pretty reasonable upgrade, actually. I'm going to bash and just take a bit of damage. Alright, not the greatest armaments. And maybe... whatever. I think what I'm going to do is just hit you with a heavy blade. Big damage. I'll take the hit. You know, if we're going to take the hit, we might use the potion instead, so I'll do that. Now, I think I'll drink this. I'll just make sure I don't die from this battle. Okay, we're taking 12 damage now. I'm blocking most of it. And we've got regen going, so I'll do the damage because I need to flip you fairly quickly. What are the odds, by the way? My spot weakness is trolling me right now. Should have struck you first, but it doesn't matter. I missed 1 damage. Hey, spot weakness. Good timing. Alright, we cause him to flip forms. And he's basically done. Armaments. Might as well defend this time. And we can hit you with 1 Whirlwind. And feel happy about life. Shrug. Let's just shrug defend and try and save as much health as I can so I start the next floor with ideally max health. Spot weakness. Defend. Defend. Right, we have Bloodletting Whirlwind, which is going to do many damages. 5 times 14, 70, so it's lethal. So I'm really looking for things now that give me strength, which is none of these cards, to be fair. Maybe we'll go for Offering, but I'll need to find some way to heal myself back up. Corruption, I don't think is really where I'm going right now with this deck. Like, I want my spot weakness to come around again and replay it. Actually, potentially pretty good with what I'm doing. I just said I wanted some healing, and this is even more healing. Yeah, give me this. Like, a super version of my starting relic is actually kind of what I asked for. Pandora? Nope. We're done with throwing now. We want to win some runs. I want to get momentum again. Alright, the second floor where I always die. Let me go on the left path, because we've got a decent amount of money for the shop, considering I've got the courier as well. Armaments. Bash. I take some damage. And actually, I can't heal back to full from this. Spot weakness. Intimidate. There's no point in Bloodletting. I don't need the mana this turn. I take no damage. And hopefully now I can start working him down. We have Whirlwind, which is doing 24 damage this turn if I just sent it. It's actually better for me to do Strike Whirlwind if I was going to do that, which I'm going to do, because I do get 4 block from this. versus the 5 I get from here. So not a great turn for me. I'm taking like all the damage, it turns out, but I've seen worse turns. All right, offering. Break him. Is this lethal? It's got to be 12 times 3, which is 36, so you're dead. I don't think anything on the things where it says take damage reduces the damage you take. I think, again, it gives you more draw. Yeah, you draw 5 instead. Fire breathing. If I draw a status or a curse, it deals 6 to all. Doesn't really work with my build right now, so I'll say no. I think I don't want Perfected Strike either. I've already got one big card to like beat people up with. Even though I've actually got more, well, I've got the same number of strikes I started with. I don't think it's good enough. I don't think I want 2 twin strikes, so I'm going to skip. Alright, another annoying guy to fight. Offering me. Flash me. Armament me. Upgrades all these cards. Currently, I don't really need the energy, so I won't worry about it. It's actually a pretty awkward opening considering, like, how potentially insane it could have been. I put up a ton of block, but who cares? Alright, now you're attacking me. I'll spot your weakness if you don't mind, so I gain some strength. Shrug it off. I guess I'll defend as well. Alright, now this is the big damage. Intimidate him. That doesn't work, but oh well. I get rid of the card anyway. Don't like this turn anymore. I think we just raw take 22 damage. I should have hit you with the strike. That's kind of my bad. Surely never punished for this. Alright, it's fine. We could heal back up. We are approaching a point where we could actually try and do this combust type build. I do need some other way to like restore health though. I think if I'm going to do this. But like, I'm really close to making it work. I'm actually going to try it. We've got a shop coming up anyway, so... Unplayable status cards can be played whenever you play a status card exhausted. Whenever a card's exhausted, gain block. Not gonna lie, I don't love this. I could buy this. It doesn't really matter though. I was gonna say I could buy that and that. I make kind of an interesting deck, but it's not really the direction I've been going in this entire time. I think it's a bit late to pivot. The boot's okay, but not great with my build right now. Burn a card. I think the defends are basically worthless. I think the strikes are pretty worthless, but... Alright, I can't afford the replacement. That's fine. I honestly probably shouldn't have bought anything. I just wanted to buy something for the sake of buying something. I probably do need a campsite before the elites to make myself feel happy, so I'm going to go this way. Alright, well, that's not ideal. I don't really want the curse, so I'll take 20 damage and get 5 health. Upgrade a card. I don't mind if I do. The card I think I need to upgrade right now. I might actually be Combust. Get more bang for my buck on this. Buy Deep Breath and hope it restocks. I think it's not worth, like, making my deck worse to try and fish for one card. You know what? We might be able to make this work. If my deck is thin enough, Dropkick could actually be a good addition. It might not be thin enough, but we can aim for it. Right, so I'm going to, like, slowly hemorrhage damage here. But my dream is I take less than 12 damage per battle. That's like the grand plan here. I think this... Oh, wait, does it make more sense this way around? Yeah, I think I want armaments to hit more cards and draw more cards to not get hit by armaments. I have no defensive options, I've just noticed. I will do the bash because I want it for dropkick, which is coming up. And I kind of shred you, but at the same time, you shred me. My health. Alright, dropkick basically replaces itself, does some decent damage. I can flash you. I can heavy blade you. Like, we're doing decent damage and you're not surviving at all. Ghostly Armor's a great card. I'll take it. Oh, yeah, I can play 0 mana attacks for the fan. Good point. I'm like, he doesn't do anything, but he does do something. Anyway, we can rest again. Another armament, if I want it. Yeah, actually, I can see a world where this is fine. I just upgrade my deck quicker. And hopefully quicker is better. Dude, won't say no to a bit of dexterity as well. I probably should fight an elite on this floor. Otherwise, I've not really improved, right? And I'm just spiraling the drain. So we'll try this. In theory, it shouldn't be too bad for me, but, like, you know, in practicality, it's probably not going to be the case. I'll drink my plated. I'll drink this as well, I think, and try and put up as much block as possible. I think I'll flash, because flash doesn't get another draw when you upgrade. It just does more damage. I'd rather upgrade a different card. Okay. I think that's actually fine. 2 weakness, since these guys basically attack me on every turn, is fine. Gain a bit more strength, and we'll keep hitting the bat guy. I am taking mini damages, but even then, it's actually not that bad. So that's a kill on the bat guy. I think we still shrug. That might move the needle. If I bloodletting into this, I'm doing 36 across the board. Wait, I should armaments then bloodlet. Because now it's 48 across the board. I'm picking up 2 kills and I'm taking no additional damage. Okay, we're cooking. Choose a power to start. Do I actually have a power in my deck? I don't think I do I? Oh, I have Combust. Okay, we'll take it. I don't think Body Slam's good enough. I don't think I have enough block right now to make this work. It is like Body Slam Plus, which is like a temptation, but I don't think it's good enough. And honestly, that battle went so well, I'm actually kind of incentivized, I think, to go left and potentially take the other elite on. Which I know is like hyper risky. I want you to say my deck, so I'm going to do that. Alright, we're chipping both of them down. I can't intimidate you, sadly. But just burn the card. I don't ever see it again. Okay, we get the fan effect, but we do pick up a kill. It's not too bad. Right, time to armaments, I think. Bash is basically pointless here. I think we just have to grind this guy down, sadly. Hold. I'm actually going to do this. I take no damage but the 1 damage I took for the combustion. Which is fine, because I was fairly confident I could kill in the next turn. Dual wield, cleave, sword, boomerang. I don't need piercing. I don't really need anything that multiplies my strength. And I don't really have a good enough attack card or power card to really use with dual wield, so I'm going to skip again. Tiny chest might be too late right now. Okay, we need to, like... We need some clean battles, let's put it that way, but I'm not having any clean battles. I'm actually just taking an infinite amount of damage, if you don't mind. I don't have enough defensive options. And I swear I'm cursed. I keep drawing ghostly on turns where, like, I can't use it. Oh, my hand right now is making me really upset. Hopefully I can kill the knight on the next turn. I can Bloodlet Whirlwind, which is going to do 25 damage, which sadly isn't lethal. So I'm going to have to slow it down. Still not lethal, I think. If I Bloodlet Whirlwind, it goes off 3 times, which will give me 4 armor back, which is actually a better exchange right now. Because I'm actually going to block 14 damage. Wait, you didn't go off? Oh, it's 3 attacks, not. You make 3 attacks. Alright, well, it wasn't worth it in the end. I'm going to die next turn, as in this turn. Unless I kill both of them this turn. Which, bearing this hand and what I'm seeing in front of me, ain't happening. Unless this is lethal. Alright, goodbye, Cruel World. What did I learn there? Nothing. I've learned absolutely nothing. Alright, well, that's fine. Give me an energy. What went wrong? I just don't have any defensive options. Just, like... I think the strikes are better than the defends in the context of the gameplay. But there's, like, not very good defensive options, I feel like. I don't know. It's hard to explain. Like, either this character I feel like has insane block or no block. There's, like, very little in between. Anyway, I've made my life kind of, like, confusing. Let's put it that way. But I do have mana cheat now. Which in the early game kind of doesn't matter, because I'm going to be playing basically every card I draw at this point. Intimidate, Thunderclap, Wild Strike. I think I'll take a Wild Strike just for more damage. Yeah, I wasn't shocked I took damage there. We're probably going to take damage again here, but again, what do you want me to do? I drew 4 cards, and there were only 4 cards I could play. Alright, things to remove statuses. Alright, here's Rupture, where it would have been phenomenal in the previous run. Now here. I don't think I grab another Wild Strike. I think the other thing I need to do in this game, like, I need to be really, really picky with the cards I pick. Like, I think the build actually should be, like, composed of, like, 4 cards. And I need to remove, like, all the strikes, all the defense from the deck. And I just draw the same hand over and over again. I think that's, like, the true winning condition. Anyway, this guy's not attacking me on this turn, because he does Caw, by the way. He does attack me on this turn, but only for 6 damage. Sadly, I have to overblock. Havoc, Pommel, Clothesline. I think Pommel's reasonable. I don't really want to fight the Flaming Elite. Do I want to fight Elite with 54 health? That's probably also a bit spicy. Let's go on the pathway that lets me go to a campsite. Transform, upgrade, remove. Alright, I've decided. Let's remove the card. Get rid of Strike. I think I want to value removing cards, like, way more. And I still like getting the 3 vulnerable. I feel like the damage you get off this is, like, super nice. Obviously, except for a few enemies which it doesn't work on, but... Whenever I draw a status, draw a card. Yep. Do I want Feed Fire as well? Probably, actually. I sadly can't afford this, but I could afford this. Okay, now we're kind of cooking. Shrug, entrench, limit. Fuck you, game. Fuck you. Alright, we'll take Shrug. Draw me another card, please. We know we're taking 10 on this turn. So we'll block 10. Next turn we're taking 20 unless I kill the guy at the back. Evolve is a pretty good answer to what they're doing. Burning Pact, the wound. Not quite lethal. I think I do this. I know I upgraded Batch, it's like, oh, it's a good card, but I think in the context of this fight where they like deny vulnerability for a turn, it's actually not that good a card. Right, the middle guy's now attacking me and I'm taking 10 damage. I will be taking 5 damage. Defend. I should have done Shrug. It doesn't matter, actually. Burn it. Get me to 10. I have too many cards. Can't hold all these cards. We just need to get Exhaust. Gives me block now. Then I think that's like the dream, right? Who's attacking me anymore? I actually can't remember. You know what? I'm slightly confused who's doing what. Okay, the guy who was attacking is dead. Bye, bad. Keep destroying wounds when we can. I think is also a fairly sensible option. We're just looking for one more attack, I think. Alright, it's the FAD is back. Reckless Charge, Feed, or Pommel. The problem with Feed is I'm probably going to hit it with Fiend Fire at some point, which is not ideal. I do kind of respect the idea of the card, though, to give me more max health, which means my healing when I go to campsites is even better. Reckless Charge is kind of, like, in keeping with what I'm trying to do. I guess, I mean, I've got mana cheap, but it would be nice to, like, definitely be able to play all my cards in my hand on a turn. Do we really care about the days anymore? I don't think we do. I'll grab this. I think there's some merit to grab Feed, though, because it's just so early in the run. Alright, there's my Feed. Feed me a pair instead. We probably should heal, because I'm going to fight another elite. And as a reminder, I've lost my starting relic, so, you know. Alright, this guy's going to attack me for like 3 turns, right? Have to do this. I don't think I Fiend this. We could finish with Fiend, but I probably actually want some of my attack cards right now. Again, this turn is nice and easy. We're just playing all the cards. This is the turn where you think about something, right? And then you make me worse. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. They're dead. Attacks now get auto-upgraded. It's actually pretty good as well. Exhaust all non-attack cards in your hand, gain 5 block for each card exhausted. I think I'll take it as well, because I've only got Fiend Fire right now. When my Fiend Fire runs out, you know, I'm doomed. I think we take Evolve up. Alright, 2 of you guys. This guy's going to attack me every single turn. I don't know exactly what you're doing. You might not be attacking me, though, to be fair. Damn, Wild Strike isn't just a 1-turn lethal, that thing. If it was, I would try and draw into it. I don't want you to mug me. Cool opening. My favorite opening. Alright, let me just keep dealing with the looter. I'll put as much block as I can, but I think I'm taking a decent amount of damage here. Yeah, 7. I don't have lethal, so I'll try and put up a bit of block and protect myself again. You're dead. Decent chance I'm taking one more damage at least. Yeah, one more. And now we should be able to kill this little worm friend. Okay, I see the grand plan. I do need to reduce that. Well, it's gonna have to wait, I think. This is a touch unfortunate. Hit you. Hit you. Cry. Okay. Okay, I attacked the wrong ones. It turned out I lost the odds there. I got the guy buffing. Although, actually, hang on a minute. You're different. Wait, is this different? No, you're all called allowances. Maybe the red ones are the only ones that can buff. I never really noticed that before. They're not the same. Anyway, Burning Pact the curse, I guess. You're dead. I need you to spin. I think I just do that. You scaled again, which might be a bit too greedy, actually. Yeah, but I thank you for it. I don't think I want Carnage. I think I'm happy with what I'm doing right now. We'll take a heal. And it's the Hexaghost. I'm actually going to use my Gambler's Potion. I don't like this hand. I want to get my powers up as soon as possible. Just like that. This guy can put status in my deck as well, which is kind of okay with me, right? I can deal with the statuses now. And I just smack away, I guess. Just don't stop smacking. I gain a bit of armor this way. I think he's doing a massive turn of damage here, but I'm just going to let him do it. How much are you doing to me? Yeah, a decent turn of damage. If I don't want to lose my defend here, I shouldn't second wind. But I think I'm okay with losing the defend. Thin my deck out, please. Sure. I'm okay with this. We want to bash first. And pommel. Right, you're putting junk in my deck, but I just don't care. Then we just send out every attack I can. Bash him again. Do I want to lose my Burning Pact? I think I'm actually okay to lose the Burning Pact as well at this point. I don't really need that much draw here. Okay. Yep. This is what I wanted. I'm drawing basically the same hand over and over again. And I can just use second wind to remove all the burns and shit that get put into my deck. Keep bashing him. And the big positive thing about this is I don't really have to think about what I'm doing. I'm just playing all the cards I could play on any turn. And it's just good. I don't think I've got lethal here. I probably should have struck there. Whatever. It won't matter. You're dead to Fiend. Whenever you gain block, deal 5 damage to a random enemy. I get it. You know what? I'll try it. I think we've tried this before and failed, but that I can't do. Well, I say that I probably can't do it. That I could do though, and that I would rather not. But it's not completely crazy. Actually, maybe that's not crazy at all. I'm already gaining the energy. Actually, maybe 5 energy is still fine. But my logic is I could take this and just remove the curse at some point by like exhausting it. Well, do I really care about 3 just random relics? This will give me the 5 energy, which would allow me to play like Juggernaut way more easily. Like Juggernaut Dark Embrace and stuff. Honestly, I think I take this and just take more energy. The curses draw positive with Evolve, but yeah, so are the wounds. And I get 2 of them. I think I take this. I don't think the bell was bad, by the way. But I just think the 3 common relics I would get probably wouldn't be worth more than just this relic. Right, let's take some question mark tiles. I think we'll take a later shop if we can. This is normally where like the run falls apart, but I've got 5 energy this time, so surely now we're golden, right? Right, we're good. We're chill. That's slightly awkward. Alright, I get 4 block. I do some more damage. Ow. Yeah, we should definitely bash. Hold the Fiend Fire for later. So we'll play every card but Fiend Fire. Fuck, the guys on this floor do too much damage. I've said it before, I'll say it again. It's too much. I'm actually going to second wind here, because I think actually there's a real shout now to remove all my defense as well. From my deck. And just have the same hand over and over and over again. Every time I draw second wind, I'm just happy with life. Alright, that being said, I should just kill you. Wasn't paying attention to the situation I was in. Yeah, power through. Sure. I like it. Do I want to take the Ritual Dagger? Yes. I'll do it. It's about early enough. It would probably work quite nicely with my deck as well. Dude, get rid of this garbage. Give me a fairy in a bottle. And I'm happy with this. I now have some protection. These guys are going to attack me every single turn, right? Just blow him up, please. We're going to get hit again. I think, again, the one thing I'm now missing is a bit of sustain. Like, I always have this one turn where I just can't quite cover for something. Mainly because I'm, like, removing all my cards, but, you know. Right, I want that to be a fatal strike. If we can set this up. Which I might not be able to. Is he running away? Yeah, I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, alright. That's fine. Let him leave. I think I'd prefer this. There's not a lot in it again. 1 mana gain 2 energy. Kind of interesting, but... I start with 5 anyway. I don't think I need the additional energy unless I put an X card in my deck, and I've not got an X card in my deck. Which actually I should probably consider. You know what? I think you're actually... I don't want to burn it this early. I think you're almost hard enough that I could have warranted that. Fuck's sake. This fucking guy! Why do you do infinite damage? Alright, the fairy saved me. I need more power throughs in my deck. I need my deck to just be power throughs. Honestly, I should actually remove a strike here. This guy does too much damage. It's actually absurd how much damage this guy does. I think it's so, like, gross. Right. I really, I don't think I can do it. Want to get this to trigger. Cool. I don't need pummel. I have to go this way. I'm going to die otherwise. We'll take a rest. Honestly, do it. I like it. Heal me again, please. Would you look at that? I'm back on track again. We definitely want to find a leak. We probably want the late shop as well. I'll just go here. I don't think it matters. I'm probably going the same way regardless. Pendant is nice. The deck's so close to greatness. That's what I'm saying. I'm just going to drink this while I can. Juggernaut, embrace me, defend me. I'm going to weaken this guy and just try and kill them roughly at the same time. Alright, change of plans. We're going to kill this guy now so I can get this to trigger instantly. And don't worry about it. Power through. Goodbye, wound. Found by shame. That's not too bad. I don't mind about the shame. Okay. Evolve. Hobble. Bash, second wind. I think we can burn these cards now. I'm probably still taking some damage here. Ow. I got 25 damage, it turns out. Okay, that's quite a lot of damage. Thank you, Gabe. Kind of wasted Pendant, but I lived, so I'll take it. I don't think I want any of this. I'm going to risk it. I think I'm risking Spire on the Drain if I just don't, like, go for fights anymore. I'm going to instantly drink this as well to make my life easier. We Juggernaut, we defend, we defend. I probably hit you. My slight concern here is I think the boss is going to... Well, I thought he was going to attack me on that turn, but... Sorry, the next turn, but... He attacked me now. I probably have to burn the Ritual Dagger here. I need the... I need a card that's actually playable. I don't think the boss is attacking me. Yeah, went to buff his friends, but he has no friends anymore. He's now going to summon friends, so I just need to stay on top of the friend situation. As long as I stay on top of it, I think I win. Why did you not summon more friends? Why did he attack me? I don't think I've ever seen him just attack me on his own. I mean, I couldn't do anything about it. I played every card, but... Like, what was I supposed to do there? I guess Seize Intense was what I was supposed to do. Also, I didn't get the card again, which is, you know, Exhaust, you gain block, which would have been pretty nice. I swear the second floor in this game is just not remotely balanced. It's so much harder than the first floor. And then the third floor, like, compared to the second floor, is, like, honestly just free. I mean, it's not. I lost the last episode on that floor, but... It is close to being free. The gap between first and second is actually absurd in this game. Like, getting Curse gain 16 max health, is that not just actually awful? Does it tell you what Curse is? No. It feels so, like... It just feels actually terrible. You're more likely to take 16 damage in a battle for having a curse. Can I cheese someone? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, possibly. I would have to take an early shop, though. I'll take the early shop. Getting deja vu. I'll take spot weakness again because I kind of like the scaling on it. Can't afford corruptions. We could buy an armaments, but every time I take armaments, I lose. So I'm beginning to put 2 and 2 together. I'm gonna try something different. I very rarely take defense early, so let's try it. Probably don't want to curse right now, do I? I'll take 5 max health. Fuck! What a clash! Do I want uppercut? You know what? Why not? Uh-oh. I'm not going to risk it. I don't want to get the curse. Alright, well, I got the 2 cards there of the ones I saw I didn't want. I would have probably taken all the other ones. Alright, well, I don't know. Clash seemed like almost unusable. Basically a curse in my deck. Here's armaments again. I guess I could take Sever Soul plus Clash. I did take Flame Barrier though, so I kind of don't want to do that. Also, I don't really want to remove my... I don't really want to remove my other cards when I've got Spot Weakness and I want to play it multiple times. Right, I can choose this guy. Not that this really matters, but I'll do that. Okay, 1 strength I respect. I like 1 strength. Enemy loses 2 strength exhaust. The problem with this is, like, if I go against an artifact enemy, I just can't beat them. Not quite true, but it feels like it. I'll try it. I think disarm's, like, fine, but it's just against certain enemies, like, I just fall over. I'm going to try the Flaming Elite as well, because I'm going to just be a bit more aggressive. I've got the health to do it, so we might as well try. Let me upgrade Armament, so Armament upgrades all of my other cards as well. Okay. He gets 2 strength, which is pretty spooky, but... I'm going to cheat as well. I'm not killing this guy, I think, in 3 turns, so I should probably reapply Bash again. We are taking 22 damage just to the face, but... can't do a lot about it. Armaments, disarm him. And again, I think we need to, like, go relatively aggressive. So again, I'll take 14 to put some more damage into this guy. He's now going to do his fancy maneuver. Great timing to get by defensive cards. I can't play Clash this turn. But we win. Okay. Get the Paper Frog. Enemies with Vulnerable take 75% more damage. That's pretty huge, actually. We get an Emerald Key, which I'm not promising I'm going to use. Barricade is here, and I did have some more defensive-minded cards. I think the problem with this, though, is, like, I feel like the Barricade build probably goes with the Status build to get, like, the Mega Block. I'm not sure I can get the Mega Block without it. It is a gold card, though, and it's early, so maybe I do try and, like, push it in that direction a little bit. And then maybe we'll try and get Body Slam or something with it, which is actually here, funnily enough. But no, it doesn't make sense. I've got the vulnerable thing. I should be attacking. The best form of defense is an attack, right? Actually, I think I don't take it. I don't think I can take Body Slam either. We could go for Flex, though. Sure. Take Flex. And I think, again, we might want to go for the Elite. I might be being a bit too aggressive here. Good call, by the way. Actually, not going to Armaments here to get more damage, because he takes 75% damage on the vulnerable. 9-15. This isn't lethal. So close. Actually, I don't think I should actually attack you this turn, then. I think I should do this and take no damage. I'm pretty certain I'm going to be able to kill you next turn. That's funny. Alright, we take... It's still actually the correct play. Never mind, I've got lethal. I was going to say, even though I took damage, it was still the correct play compared to what I was going to do. Gain 9 block exhaust a card. I think that's actually fine. It's, like, in the exhaust package, but it's also a card that can remove, like, any junk that gets put into my deck. Or clash, that I accidentally got put into my deck. Alright, we can play Clash. Let me remove this guy. Maybe I should actually put it into you with 26 health, considering you're going to do, like, a mega move in a second. Yeah, I think that might be a misplay in the long run. Don't need that either, where I'm going. Yeah, he's doing 30 damage suddenly, which feels pretty bad, actually, if you ask me. So let's kill this guy. Alright, we take 10. Take a little bit more. Should be able to kill the guy at the back, though. Or this guy if I want to instead. Or both of them. Alright. I probably do want to cleave at some point. Just as I said, like, I think it's good to cover all your bases, and I'm not really good into AoE battles right now. And if I'm going for a strength build, strength plus cleave is, like, fairly good, actually. Alright, I'll do it. I'll bite. For a freebie? Sure. Probably the worst guy to get this against, because if I play the card, he's just going to buff himself, right? So yeah, it turns out it's actually the worst situation. I can't even play this because I can't play the Clash. What a great synergy I've got here. I'll just take the 8. I think this will be worth. I thought I had lethal. Or whatever. I'll take the damage. It's still not bad. He dies this turn. He doesn't die this turn. If I lose by 40 damage, remember this turn. Although I guess I get some money for it. My troubles. Starting second turn, gain 14 block. Okay, I like it. More block is more good. I do kind of like the Infernal Blade just because it's like random value bullshit, and it's kind of my jam. It is random though, which is a bit spooky. But it is a 0-cost attack for that turn. How bad can it be, right? Cleave. This doesn't matter, but I'm actually going to block everything. I'll try and block as much. Dropkick with the frog. Good point. I could have gone in that direction. Some would say should have gone in that direction. Right, you're attacking me. You're not attacking me anymore. I can't pick up another kill this turn. I could remove 2 strength of some, which feels pretty, like, pathetic. But it does mean I'm taking no damage this turn. I'll remove 2 strength off you because I think I'm going to not be able to kill you for a bit of time. Card's worthless. Ah! The damage thresholds are so bad. Okay, it's fine. I'm taking no damage. Good timing, Cleve. Thank you for showing up. I think I need another flex. We also should fight this elite. We'll die. Another shop. Battle Trance is okay. Also, so is Rampage. I kind of respect Rampage. It'd be a big win condition. But unfortunately, I have to get rid of this card. Clash is actually so unbelievably garbage that it's basically a curse. I can still do the Battle Trance, though. I think I'll take it. A bit more draw. And I guess I'll take a potion as well with me. I haven't got enough health, so I have to heal. And he takes a ghost. You know what? Let's just drink it all. Drink it all. Do I want to play Mayhem? Mayhem has got like some issues purely because it could hit True Grit, so I don't think I can do that. Violence is garbage. I guess we're going to take Panache, which is not great either. Bash him. Just hit him. Oh, there goes my plated. Oh god, now. Flex. Infernal. Dropkick, very good. Spot weakness. Disarm him. Cleave him. How do I disarm this thing, by the way? It has no arms. True Grit, the curse. Alright, this is what I like to see. We're definitely lacking energy now. That's probably the big thing. I love, by the way, I've drawn Flame Barrier on the turn. He's not attacking me. You know, I will do this. Upgrade the armaments. I think he just did more damage, to be fair, which is, like, not very good, but whatever. We should True Grit the burn as well if I'm doing nothing else. Alright, flex. Uppercut. Strike. So close to death. Uppercut again. I think I just shoot for the moon now and just try and finish the battle. Alright, getting through the first floor, we're an expert. The second floor, though, not so much. Bludgeon, Exhume, Barricade. It's probably Exhume, but I don't love it either. Barricade's not very good because I'm not going to be defensive, I've decided. Bludgeon is interesting, but I can't mana cheat that much. I need the energy. I'm taking Sozu. No more potions. We don't really get much value from a shop right now, so I'll go on the right path, so I can avoid the early shops. Take one of these. I'm taking no damage now. We'll uppercut you as well. It kind of matters. Kind of doesn't matter. Alright, we get some free block for this turn. He's not attacking me, so my spot weakness does nothing. You know what? I'll do it. Give me that back. Yeah, heavy blade. That's more my style. Thank you. Do I want to fill my deck with hexes? Probably not. That being said, I feel like this turn could be like kind of insane if I, you know, played my skills, so I'll play my skills a little bit. Really? 1 health. Just play it all. Eventually I'll draw 1 attack and win. Alright, not this turn though. Burning Pact, Cleave, Clothesline. I don't think I need the Burning Pact that much. Although it is more drawn, it gets my deck thinner, I can move my strikes. You know what? Get in my deck. We're not an exhaust build, but there's some stuff that needs removing. I think you guys are escaping, by the way. I'll take the 1. I have to Burning Pact first if I'm going to do it. I think I'm not playing armaments here. I just want to make sure one of them dies. Otherwise I'm losing like infinite gold. You're dead. You're probably escaping, honestly. I'm actually going to burn this. Oh, fuck's sake. You know what? This looks so stupid, but I'm just intentionally burning a card, so I don't care. I don't want to redraw it again. Alright, give me my money back. Scumbag. Why not? Let's embrace the chaos. I'll just make a random deck. That's surely better than my deck where I try and actually, you know, use cards that combine together into some sort of tangible build. Random value is the way forwards. It's just so awkward. Like, I have to use 2 attacks to kill into this guy, which will then vulnerable me, which means I'm going to be taking damage. I think it's still the right play, though. I take 6. Okay. Give me back, please. You're attacking me this turn, but I'm not getting this card anyway. Blood for blood, spoilers, is probably going to be able to be used next turn to kill. Like, I'm so close to, like, every single time to, like, just killing them, like, 1 turn sooner. If I don't, I take, like, the 9 damage again. It is so fucking annoying. I'm so close to some, like, good builds. Draw 2, put a card from your hand on top of your draw pile, exhaust. So 0 mana to give me a card. Sure, I'll take it. Good call, by the way. Yeah. What's the plan here? I think this is the plan. Hang on a sec. This is the plan. Then I disarm you, because you do multiple attacks, and then we just start beating you down. Deal with this guy before, you know, anything else happens. Do I want to put a bad card into my deck? Not really, but I guess I will. I'll actually exhaust this so I don't have to play it again. Because I just want to deal with Hex. 27 damage is, like, highly illegal. Also, like, we're going to get Hexed again, I guess, because I want to play my cards. Alright, I just can't play around the Hex. It would take too long. I'll take 17 and have, like, no draw for a turn. Alright. I don't have to get back into this game anymore. I think like I'm spiraling the drain again. And there's no way out. Metallicize is completely garbage from what I've seen. The fucking... The what's his name? The Metallicize thing is just so weak. 1 mana for 3 block endlessly. I guess unless I cheat the power out, it could be good, but... It feels so weak. It's not Rupture, it's Havoc or Metallicize, or nothing. I think it's nothing. We're not going to be fighting that elite, because this guy's going to kill me, actually, is the reason. Good card. Alright, get rolled. I'm going to Burning Pack the Feed Fire because I don't think I'm ever going to play it this game. Unless it's like a win condition finisher, but... Who knows if we're going to get there. I lived this turn, but sometimes dead is better. Just need 15. I've drawn Spot Weakness again on the turn where, you know, he's not going to ever attack me. I should be fine, though. I just roll 1 strike. I'll take Rampage. It's a potential win condition. I have to heal here. But it's just Spiral the Drain territory. I think I'm actually going to go this way and fight the Elite as well. I just locked myself into it. Alright, it's winnable again. We've got the best card in the game, bar none. Also, they instantly get upgraded because they've got the Toxic Egg, so they're actually Apparition Pluses, which is even better. The game is suddenly winnable now. Apparition, Apparition. Flame Barrier. You know what? I can Exhume an Apparition. And I'll play it on my next cycle. Suddenly Exhume's actually insane. Probably should have played that first. That might be lethal, actually, if I'd played it in the right order. Not that it really matters. The game is not over, but at least for like a bit of time it's over. It's so good, these apparitions. Honestly, I don't need disarm anymore either. Easy. It's easy when you can't take damage anymore. Kinesis actually does work with the apparitions as well. But I don't want to make my deck too thick. I'm not going to worry about it. We definitely just chase elites now. Can only fight one, sadly. Okay. Great relic. I'm glad I got that when I can't get potions anymore. Good combination there. Right, let's move to the strikes. Stecco. Actually, a guy that could potentially cause me some minor issues. As you're going to make my apparitions cost more. Which is not very cool, actually. Alright, never mind. It cost the same. Defend. I'm going to just Burning Pack the Battle Trance. I'm probably never playing Battle Trance this game. I doubt I'll ever roll 0. If I can even roll 0. It does just say randomize. Okay, it can't roll 0. Obviously, could I literally had a 0 card before, you dummy. You know what? Why not? Just get rid of the armaments. Don't need it. And a attack will do. That attack is good enough. Heavy Blade is potentially good with the strength stuff. Maybe that is actually the direction I take this in now. I just try and set up an infinite amount of strength and win the game. Yeah, I kind of like it. There is a character I want to upgrade right now, so let me just do this. I really want to get Uppercut upgraded so I get 2 vulnerable on it. It's the equivalent of, honestly, the what's it called? It's the equivalent of Bash. Like, the 1 more turn of vulnerable is so powerful, especially with the frog. Okay, there is a world where I do lose this. I've figured the world out. The world where I lose this is if I just don't draw an apparition on a turn. That's how I lose. What's in here? Pommel is in here. Okay, let's armaments first so the pommel draws me additional cards, I think. I might actually not want to use Burning Pack there. It's not the dream. I think I'm just going to take the damage this turn and just try and heal it back up later. I'm going for you last, so I'll actually take the strength off you. I lose half my health. Just get rid of them. I know, like, I could have, like, more efficiently used my damage there, but I said, like, that guy stops you attacking, I think, is their ability. I could have done that more efficiently as well. Okay. Really, I should slow my roll down as well. Like, this card's good, but it's not completely guaranteed victory. That won't work as well, so just be careful of that. Okay. Not a great battle, but could be worse. Upgrade 2 random attacks. Actually, that's not bad. Yep, Exhume. Every time I say Exhume, take an Exhume. Alright, Apparition, Exhume. Apparition, Flex. What are you doing right now? 29 damage? That feels pretty good, actually. Warcry me? I can't. That's right. You know, actually, I can put the Cleave back on top of my deck. Then I'm just going to absolutely obliterate you. I think you're the one that does more damage, actually. I probably should actually try and kill you faster than this guy. Apparition, Apparition. Apparition. Disarm is basically worthless here. So I'll burn it. Not quite worthless either. If I'm going to go for this guy at the end, then I might be able to use it later to put vulnerable on this guy now. Huge. Okay, we True Grit, remove this. Gives me a bit of block so I can do a bit more damage. We hit you. I have 3 more turns of Apparition. I have 3 more turns of Apparition again. The Rampage keeps going. We hit you. You're dead. I was going to say, I've minorly misplayed here if I take some damage, because I would rather not heal at the end of this floor if I can avoid it. Hold on. Just do this. It's way more safe. Hits himself on myself. I take no damage. And I kill him. Again, don't want this. I don't think this is worth healing for whatever. What am I getting? 15 health? Yeah, that's kind of minor. We'll take another Smith right now. Am I fighting, by the way? Okay. Don't remember who that guy is. Is that the knight? I guess this is what I want because it gives me more scaling. Oh, it's the headless knight. Okay. You know, it's actually not a bad start right now. We don't need the apparitions yet, so... Now we could do some apparitions. So, apparition, exhume. Apparition. One of these. Whirlwind is not bad here, either. Just to help me get through these guys a bit faster, you gain disarm. What are you taking off me? An Infernal Blade, I actually don't care. I might even leave you with those things. I need to start burning this off, so I need to start burning all your junk off yourself. Actually, I do want the disarm. I take it back. Right, apparition, apparition. I wanted to put up a bit of block there, and I'm actually doing quite a lot of damage anyway from the flame guard. Okay. Alright, this is what we're looking for. I'm not going to do heavy blade this turn. That's probably not what I'm actually looking for now that I think about it, but we gained some scaling. What did I actually do that turn? I put an apparition on. I might not... Maybe I want to hold off on the apparitions. Maybe I don't apparition every single time, it turns out. You're dead. I think I do this on you, so that I can actually start doing this on you. I think the vulnerability is more important. Nice Hyper Beam, buddy. Is that a Hyper Beam from a Rattata or something? Definitely don't need this. Huge damage. Even more huge damage. I'm taking nothing. I actually might want to just race the boss down now and just leave him with Infernal Blade. I don't really care that he's got it. Excuse me? My apparitions? I'm out of apparitions. Where's my exhume? I could definitely draw it, actually. Alright, let me Burning Pact. Honestly, let me burning thing the strike. I don't need it. I can't draw any more cards. Oh well. You know what? It could be worse. I'm not dead anymore. And next turn, I'm definitely gonna have an apparition if I want it. I kind of don't want it, but equally, if I don't get it, I'm like fucked. This is actually horrible. It does nothing. I actually need to exhume and hold on to the card, I think. For another cycle. But I don't want to live for another cycle. There's no point me playing it this turn. It's literally worthless. I'm dead. I don't have the mana to play this plus weakness. Oh, the block, sorry. Alright, well, is this the last time I ever play Slay the Spire? Who knows? It feels like it. I hate this character. Well, I don't hate this character. I just... Why is this so much harder than A10? Like, I walked through A10 so comfortably as this character. All I've lost is a potion slot. And it just feels impossible. It's like they patched the game and just, like, made it impossible. I just don't get it. I feel like I always die to, like one mega attack comes off and I've got one tool to, like, deal with it, and I never have those two cards together, and I just fall over. Like, how am I meant to live through, like, 40 damage in a turn? I don't know. Anyway, I'm done for today. If you enjoyed this one, leave a like and subscribe. Everything helps me out. I'll see you next time. Bye.